gon' feed him. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, so until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind you know I'll always manifest it.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We're going to talk about it. But before we do that, what up, Nine? What up, though, chat? What up, though? Mentexo, what up, though? Val, I see you, sis. What up, though? I'm going to bring it. I got something for you. I'm definitely going to bring the song. Dee. And then the 9. And then there was the 9. And sis, what up, though? Tay eats, y'all. What up, 9? Appreciate y'all. Hey, so check this out. We about to talk about these portals, right? I want to break something down for y'all real quick. Want y'all to take a deep dive into the oasis or the labyrinth of mind, right? We'll break down these portals. And what I'm saying is this, like, look, you go do this regardless. You go open up portals, right? Portals are going to be open. Just make sure they benefit you. Make sure the portals that open, that you desire them. You know, make sure that they have some type of value. Add some type of value. Because if not, then you're wasting your time. We on the path of creating a better us. or creating a better you to create a better us. We're on the path of self-development, right? And on that path is a lot of twists and turns, and I'm just talking because I'm trying to get this up. But it's a lot of twists and turns, right? And on them twists and turns, you got to understand one thing. It's you at the end of the day. Bronze, what up, my brother? Appreciate you. At the end of the day, it's all about you. Your decisions, your choices. What do you do? So when we talking about portals, what is a portal, right? We're going to go to Google real quick. Let me share this. I'm going to read it out because I know we're in this mode and this is small. But so Google say, and this is from the Oxford Dictionary, a doorway, a gate, or another entrance, especially a large and imposing one. Right? And they got imposing underlined. Right? So this is a doorway, a gateway. And so when I say stop opening portals, I'm talking about experience, man. Stop opening yourself up to these different experiences that don't benefit you. Dealing with these people, dealing with these situations. You know, we all want to do better. We all want more, right? If you want more, guess what? You got to do more. You got to do better. You got to do the things that put you in a position to achieve your goals. So I'm gonna break this down: metaphysical, spiritual, and I'm gonna give it to you scientifically of how and why this stuff occurs. Bronze, did I say what up, brother? If I didn't, I apologize. So when I say stop opening yourself up to experiences, right? This for men and women, but I'm about to get on both of y'all, right? We getting it in tonight. We getting it in. I'm gonna get in on y'all a little bit because this is self-mutilation, right? I want y'all to understand that you are creators, right? Everything that's in reality right now is created by the actions of man. Prove me wrong. Everything that we have, the technology, even the knowledge, right? All this was created. Even if you say it was passed down from the God, it was man who taught us. So understand, we are creators. We are manifestors. You will manifest regardless if you want to or not. That's just what happens. That's what action is. So when we talk about manifestation, we're talking about spirituality. We're talking about metaphysics. What is that? Bringing thoughts or feelings to the physical plane. Does that not happen? When you go to work, is somebody paying you to come in and do a job that they don't want to do? And what are they doing with their time? Go up the food chain. You the worker, you got a boss, your boss got a boss, that boss got a boss, and then is the person who owns it. Where they at? They chilling, spending time with their family. Why? Because they got enough money to pay y'all to get things done. You want the money, they want the time. So if they got one, they can give it to you. You got the other one, you give it to them. That's manifestation. Is it benefiting you though? Or is it benefiting them? Who getting the best out of that exchange? Who getting the most out of that exchange? Don't matter. The reality is this. Someone figured out how to manifest more time for themselves by paying you money to do what they don't want to do, but what they need to do to make more money to pay you more to get more time, to have more nicer things, to enjoy that time. That's what they figured out. So if they did it, why can't you? You know, Sis is talking about the shout out to Tay Eats. Y'all go over, subscribe to Tay, and definitely subscribe to the Goddess channel too, because we got some fire coming. I don't want to tell what Sis doing, but she putting y'all up on game with the same concept that I'm spitting right now. Right? She putting you up on game with the same analogy I use. She teaching that. So definitely go link up with Sis because she got some fire coming for you. We dripping sauce over here. So in that aspect, your feelings or your thoughts become reality. That's manifestation. People tell you you want to manifest something, think about it, right? Okay, think about it. You think to feel about it, but what's the ultimate goal? To get it into reality on a physical plane. But it still take action, right? It don't come out the sky. You got to walk a path. You may have to talk to people. You may have to do some work. But the vision with the clarity of the vision, you don't look at that as work. You understand it's a process, right? You have to build yourself up to the things you desire. You know why people don't manifest the things they want? It's simply because they don't have enough clarity to understand what it is they want. They don't have that vision, because with that vision, you will pursue it until you achieve it. You hear people talk about overcoming adversity to get where they at in life, and they'll tell you they manifested it. Even though they had to go through this hard, rocky path to get it, they will say, I manifested it. I believed in myself. I knew I can do it. All that's clarity. They knew what they wanted. And how does that tie in to the conversation? Simple. Portals. If you're doing what I'm saying, somebody else ain't doing it. You focus, you paying attention, you got your full awareness going on, and you know what you need to do. So anything else outside of that will become a distraction. That's the problem. People get distracted too much. You get distracted manifesting other people's dreams, other people's realities, going through these portals, right? So how do we prevent going through someone else's portal? You have to be aware. You have to know if it's beneficial to you or not. You know, it's Papa Will, what up, though? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Poker Man, what up? Appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Now, this is the thing, right? When you dealing with people, so how do we prevent from solely manifesting other people's realities versus ours? How do we? Because you have to interact with other people. You just do, unless you're living out in the backwoods somewhere by yourself with a reindeer and a pup. I mean, that's what you're doing. You're interacting with people, right? I mean, even if you want to sell something, you have to interact. So this is what we doing, right? This is what we gonna do. We gonna make sure we get fair exchange of energy, right? We have to make sure we getting something in return, because what happens is you will pour yourself out and you will not be refilled. If you dealing with people and they're not filling you back up, like you pouring out, filling them up, you with the wrong people. You with the wrong people. If you ain't getting nothing out of it, you with the wrong people. If you putting energy into something and there's no return in it, you're giving, and that's fine. Just make sure you receive. Because if you don't, eventually you go give and give and give until you can't give no more. And that's not the person's fault who's taking. It's yours. You're giving. It's not the other person's fault. It's yours. If you dealing with a significant other and they ain't bringing nothing to the table but 20 minutes of fun out of a 24-hour day, you have to understand it's not their fault. That's yours. It's simply yours. Whatever you accept in life is your fault. Understand responsibility and accountability. These will be great tools. And it's hard, and it's uncomfortable at the beginning. But eventually you understand, like, this is a golden key. This is a life hack. All I got to do is be accountable and responsible, and I can avoid all this BS. You'll soon see it. It's uncomfortable at first, especially if you ain't been practicing it. It's uncomfortable. But people practice it for a while, they enjoy it. You'll get to enjoy it. Can y'all hear me okay? Oh, let me move this. Let me go through the chat real quick. Okay, cool. Yeah, so if you pouring into people and they ain't giving nothing back, then they taking and you giving. That's it. That's how you know if you in a undesirable portal. Simple as that. is if you're not getting nothing out of it. See, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. We have a habit of being comfortable, right? And predicated upon your experiences, you'll be comfortable with different things. It'll be things that's not good for you, but you accept it because it became normal. You became conditioned to it. You became desensitized to the effects of it. So you're comfortable with it. So when it occurs, it doesn't bother you. And that can be taken advantage of. You could have been taken advantage of your whole life. Now you're an adult, and guess what? You're a professional punching bag. That's the reality. You have people, and when they're not getting victimized, those same people, they so used to it. You know what happened? They create conditions for it to occur. They go through them portals. They create them portals. Whatever you put your Miss Tracy in the building. What up, though, Miss Tracy? Whatever you put your attention to, right? That's your manifestation. That's what your manifestation. And you create these portals by opening yourself up to the experience, right? If I don't want to be labeled as something, right? Say if I don't want to be labeled as a gay dude. If I hang around gay people, hang around gay bars all the time, I'm gonna get associated to that. If I didn't want to be labeled as a racist and I hang around racist people in racist environment, I'm gonna get associated to that. If I don't want to be labeled as a Christian and I go to church every Sunday and hang around church people, I'm gonna get associated with that. I don't want to be called a gangbanger, a thug, a rat, a snitch. Whatever you open yourself up to, that's what's gonna happen. That's the experience. That's the portal you're opening. And this is the thing about portals. Check this out. This is the sauce right here. This is the thing about portals. When portals are open, they're not just open for you to come go through them. They're open for things to come through them too. It's a two-way door, two-way gate. It's something on one side, but it's something on the other side too. You're on one side, but it's something on the other side. So even when you talk about these spirits and demons, all this stuff, when I say you attract them, this is what you're attracting. If I go around certain things and do certain things, that's what I'm going to be associated with. I'm going to use this for an example, right? When I say you have to understand, right? When we pulled when we pulled intrinsic into the nine, I already understood it was going to be some haters, right? Who say stuff, try to attack them, talk about their lifestyle. I was already prepared for that. I knew by dealing with them, it's going to open up a portal. I know what's on the other side. They know what's on the other side. And we good. When you interact with anyone, you open yourself to them. So when you associate, that's what you will open yourself to. So when people say, oh, the nine gay, if you want to call it that, there's a lot of different things. Do we have gay people in the nine? Yeah. Do we consider ourselves gay? No. We have heterosexual people. We consider ourselves as the nine. The nine has a lot of different things in it. And it's going to have even more. The nine is diverse. The nine is divine. Divinity runs through everything. So everything is the nine, and the nine is everything. So people trying to attack using that, unshook and unscathed, is done on purpose, so you understand. But that portal was open. I knew what was on the other side. She knew what was on the other side. That's why she comfortable being herself. And being comfortable being yourself, you know what you do? You be yourself. And we getting to see the beauty of anti. Make sure those portals that open have value on the other side for you. Understand what comes with it. Because we happy. Tell them, Tay. Hey, yeah. You come over here talking about gay. I'm going to show you how happy we are. I'm going to have fun with you. Don't open that portal. Leave those portals closed. leave those portals closed. But how did I get this up here? Let me get this off. We had 9 in the building. Shout out to the 9. Appreciate y'all. To the 9 people watching, shout out to the 9. That's what I'm talking about. D Shep in the building. What up, brother? Appreciate you. Oh, well, we already know ain't gonna no trolls coming. He got his troll alarm on and he came in, so we already know. But those are the portals, right? Yeah, and like I said, we open them with our thoughts and with our actions. You're manifesting those portals open. How? By paying attention, by doing, by saying, by thinking. That's how you open those portals. That's how you open yourself to those experiences. You pay attention. Attention costs time. What are you spending your time on? Opening portals that you don't need to. Putting yourself around people you know ain't no good for you. If you want to do better, you have to do better. If you want better things in life, you have to do better. That's just what it is. You want to do better. If you want better things in life, you have to do better to get better. That's just what it is. You can try to fight it all you want. You can make excuses and all that, but until you put the work in, nothing. Until action, that's the recipe of manifestation is action. And action can be any. Now listen to this, right? Think about the word action, right? Action is thought. Action is vernacular. Action is movement. It's something being done. It's progression. Forward progression is action. Well, I'm not going to say forward progression, but progression in general, because action can set you back. But it's progression. It's movement. That's what action is. So that can even be a thought. So if you sit here thinking that you're less than, you're going to do less than. If you sitting here feeling like you're less than, you're going to do less than. That's an action. You're doing less than. That's why I say talk nice to yourself. Care about how you feel. Care about how you feel. Talk nice to yourself. Don't think bad thoughts about you. And then you got to understand this too. So when I say you manifest, you create these portals. And when I say if you don't control your thoughts, actions, and your feelings, someone else will, this is how people manifest to other people. To manifest is coming out of you. So that can be thought, that can be feeling, or that can be action. It's something coming out of you. That's how you manifest. So the only thing that can come out of you is what's in you. But you have to question what's in you. Who put that shit in you? Is this something that benefits you, or is this something that somebody else put in you to benefit them? That whole saying, oh, people gassing you up. Think about that. They gassing you up. They putting gas in you for you to ignite. Engine combust from gasoline. Boom, spark. And that's what get the car going. So somebody gassing you up is putting some unauthorized fuel in you that's not going to benefit you. And you go take off. That's that whole metaphor, gassing you up. But they put that in you. People put things in people all the time. different thoughts, emotions. You ever somebody say something to you and you feel some type of way? They done put something in you. Somebody say something and you think some type of way, they done put something in you. Make sure the things that people put in you benefit you and not just them. There's nothing wrong with people putting things in you, as long as it benefits you. You definitely got to protect your energy at all costs. Let me go in the chat. Oh, Granny got her own account. Yeah, y'all go check out Granny. I got to put all that in the if one of the girls come up here, I definitely I got to put a couple things tonight, but yeah, Granny got an account. But yeah, and make sure the things that make sure it benefits you, or you got to ask yourself, why am I taking this? Because you're accepting it. Ain't nobody put nothing in you without you accepting it. It's a download. If you just accepting every download, you don't have a firewall. You ain't got a firewall in place. You need to put a firewall in place. I'm gonna give you an instant firewall that you can download this program tonight, right? This is the firewall, right? Almost said something. But this is the instant firewall, right? Nothing that benefits me is mine. Nothing that don't benefit me is mine. Use that affirmation. Use the 369 method. You'll be good in 2 weeks. You might can do it in 7 days, depending on how focused you are. 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times at night. Use that method. I'm with baby tonight now. I figured out I was manifesting stuff into my life by accident. I was listening to music before I went to sleep. And when I dream about stuff, and before you know, it will show up. Yeah. Yeah, whatever you, I promise you. And this is the crazy thing. I have noticed things around me when I focused on it that was always around me and I just didn't know. It's crazy how like when you focus your attention on things, how different you see the world when you, and subconsciously, that's how I knew it was always there, because I seen it in my subconscious. That's why I was able to see it so clear to bring it. But then when I finally brought it to my conscious, you got to understand, like your subconscious, you look around, you may not remember things, but your subconscious is taking mental notes. It's like a photo. You may take a photo, right? You in the area enjoying the day. You might be in a park or something, right? You take a photo. Bam. Later on, you look at it. Then you looking at the photo like, hold on, I didn't know this was there. You start noticing things that you didn't notice when you were sitting right there. Why? That's how your subconscious mind works. This is why you always should go within. When detectives are interrogating people, if you notice, one of the techniques they use is they associate, or they help people remember things by association of senses. What did you see? What did you smell? What do you remember? Something you touched? What did the air taste like? They use your senses to help you remember. You may have forgot something, then they get to talking. You're like, hold on, yeah, it was such and such, or this was such and that. That's one of the techniques they use. That's something you can use yourself when you trying to remember something. Use your 5 senses. Use your 5 senses to remember things from the past. If it was a party, did I drink something? Did I eat something? Who was there? Do I remember seeing something that was oddly placed? Hearing something? And the more you use those senses, the clearer the picture becomes. It could be done through music, movie. Oh, yeah, bro. That's indoctrination. This is what I'm telling you, bro. This has been done, bro. Anything that exists right now has been manifested through the masses. Think about Walt Disney, right? Think about Disneyland. Disneyland wouldn't exist unless we like Disney, unless we like the things it has to offer. But it wouldn't exist if we didn't support it. Whatever is popping, whatever is popular, it's because people support it. If I blow up tomorrow, it's not because of me. It's because I manifested it to other people. How can I have 12 in the chat if 12 people don't agree to come? So I have to bring some type of value for the people to come, for the people to listen. It's something I have to do. It may be something I say or something I physically do. But something has to occur. So subconsciously look at your life. And see, that's where people don't want to do that shadow work, because when you do that shadow work, that's what begins to happen. Is those things that you packed away in your subconscious resurface. Could be childhood trauma. It can be something you went through as an adult that you tucked away. But the subconscious remembers. And when you do that shadow work and you open that door to that subconscious mind and all that stuff start falling out, this is what the concept of your closet. Having skeletons in your closet, hiding stuff. Where you hide stuff at mentally in your subconscious. But when you do that shadow work, all those skeletons fall out. And that's cool. Just go bury them. They should have been buried in the first place. Give them a cremation. Susan, what up, sis? Give them a cremation. It should have been done in the first place. But it's those portals, people will put things in you. Think about like when the trolls come through, when people get trolled and people get upset or people get bothered or people get off their message. Trolls won. Trolls won. That's what they came to do. But even by coming on the internet, you open yourself to that experience. So you should already be aware this will or may occur. So if you're aware of that, what can you do? Now you can prep. The AAA system. Like, look, I promise you, this is a golden key. Awareness, acceptance, and action. Think about what I just said. If you a content creator or if you plan on being a content creator, guess what? You're going to get trolls. Sometime. It might not be all the time. It may be all the time. You may be one of them people who get trolls every day. So if you decide to push this live button, you know what you should do? Be aware of that. And then accept it. And then take action. Have something set up for the trolls. Okay, I got mods. Mods, when they come in, get rid of them so I can continue with my show. Or I got a contingency plan. I want the view. Whatever your tactic is, just have one. Have one. Preparation. The more you prepared, the more you put yourself in line to succeed. With no preparation of success, you're preparing to fail. I don't know who told me that, but that was some good. That was some good info. I can't remember. I remember. I think it was my football coach, because I didn't want to practice one day. He said, without preparation, you're preparing to lose. That's what you do when you don't prepare. You're actually preparing if you don't. You're just preparing to lose. How do y'all get mod? How do you get mods? Oh, that's easy. You just gotta if you want a mod stick in here, it's just being a supporter. You know, you just gotta support the channel. It come through for a couple days. Like I said, support the channel, and but the way you get them is the content creator gives them to people. That's how you get mod sticks. The content creator. Culture Invasion, what up though? Appreciate you. Shout out to Culture Invasion. Hey, can somebody drop that link? Like and sub. Yeah, like and sub. Support the content, support the 9%. Give it a couple days. See how you rock out. Definitely. But this is the thing. If you plan on being a content creator, just don't throw mod sticks around, because you never know why people on here. Remember, preparation. We're talking about that. Prepare for success. Be successful on purpose. Because a mod can make you or break you. So be careful with that. But if somebody's supporting you, they got your back. Definitely. Appreciate it. Oh, no problem, bro. No problem. I'm trying, brother. I'm trying. I promise you I'm trying. But this, but you have to be aware. Use that AAA system. Awareness and the acceptance is that's the part it took me personally. It took me a while. When you see something like, damn, sometimes it's hard to accept things, but you have to. The quicker you accept it, the quicker you can take action and do something about it. But that was the hardest part, because in certain situations, like when I say opening portals, right, you may have fellas, you may have this chick, she drama, she crazy, she wild, but she got them couple things she do, and you like, okay, it's worth it. But you have to realize, like, what am I opening myself up to? Okay, I see the things that she do good, but you have to weigh them against the things that's not good. And what's more beneficial? The pleasure or the drama? Eventually with the drama, you're exposing yourself to the drama. That's what you have to understand. Look, is that my boy Frankie Blanco in the building? What up, though? CERN, hey, Stats, if you want to talk about CERN one day, let me know. I'll definitely do a show. You can drop the link. But you have to understand what you open yourself up to. When I was growing up, I said, I want a ride or die chick. And that's what I wanted. I wanted someone who had my back. I wanted someone who was hood and ghetto, ready to let go at any point in time, because that was the lifestyle I was living. So I wanted somebody who can handle it with me, right? But I didn't know what it all came with, right? Because I know I'm hard, right? I'm hard, I'm tough. It's certain things or certain ways I have to be to survive. But do I want that in a relationship? This was it was a lifestyle. But do I want that for a relationship? Hell no. It took me a while to figure that out. No, I did not want that with a relationship. I wanted that for the lifestyle. For the lifestyle I was living, that's what I wanted. But I didn't want that for a relationship. But that's what it comes with. You can't be mad at people for being themselves. No matter what they do or how they do it, that's who they are. You can't control that. You can try to manipulate it all you want, but is that beneficial to you? Look, I ain't trying to change nobody. Change has to come from within, because eventually people will revert back to what they were or what they are. That's just naturally going to happen. That's why I always tell people, give people time. Right? Give people time. 6 months. I always tell people 6 months minimum. Give them time. See who they are. Because after that 6 months, that mask usually fall off. Let people get comfortable. When people get comfortable, they be themselves. And at that point, you can understand if this could be beneficial to me or not. Let people get comfortable. You don't gotta test people. You ain't gotta do none of that. Just let somebody you go see. Look, you go show you when you at home. What you do? What you do when you at home? Kick back, you relax. You show your ass. Might walk through the crib with drawers on and everything. You're comfortable. Make people feel at home. Because for two reasons, right? Not only will they show you who they are, but you show them who you are. You show them who you are. I'm not saying let people get close enough to hurt you. Never do that. Never give somebody the weapon of your demise. But let people be comfortable, because guess what? You will want to be comfortable. You will want to be yourself. So the more you allow other people to be themselves, the more that's a portal. Those are the portals you want to open. That's the gateway. You know, if you can't accept somebody for who they are and they have to be a certain way to be around you, you just need to be around yourself. If you one of them people who expect other people to pacify you and make you feel good about yourself, get comfortable with being by yourself, right? Get comfortable with being by yourself. Because eventually that's what's going to happen. People will always revert back to their natural self. You even see, why you think people go to prison and turn to religion? Because they wasn't about that life in the first place. You see people denounce their gang life and convert over to religion. Why? They wasn't about that life. Some people still stay in the gang and convert over to religion. That's a belief choice. I'm talking about the people who run away from what got them there. I'm talking about the people who run away. If you in jail right now for some crime and you was in the gang and you go to jail, you denounce your gang and you go to religion, you wasn't about that life in the first place. And ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing is wrong with that. I'm just showing you reality. The reason is because you reverted back to that higher power, that inner frequency or that outer frequency, anything besides this, because if this was really you, that's what you would stick to. That's what you would stick to. Yeah, you got that public face, you got that private face, and you got that hidden face. All of us got it. I ain't even gonna say a lot of it. You know, I say it like this: some people show all three, some people show one. But you got that public face, you got that private face, and you got that hidden face. A death threat ain't gonna stop me from doing good stuff. No, man. And that's the thing. I don't know if y'all seen my community post. Look, man, no matter how much good you do in this world, there's gonna be somebody who want to tear you down. They want to destroy you. They want to stop you. They want to slow you down. They want to slander your name. They want to make. That's just nature. I mean, that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. And it's not really about you. Think about that. If somebody taking their time out their day to give you a death threat, listen to what I'm telling you. They taking time away from themselves. So look, they must not care about your life. I mean, their life. Because this is just reality, right? If you go delete someone, there's a high chance that you get caught and go to jail for the rest of your life. So you're telling me that person is more valuable to you gone than alive, than you having your freedom. That person gone is more valuable than your freedom. I ain't dealing with nobody like that. Look, man, I ain't dealing with nobody like that. Go find another target. I ain't even playing. I'm not entertaining that. Have a nice day. Ain't no winning with that because I'm not. I'm straight, bro. My life good. I can barely see, but my life is good. I ain't risking my freedom for nobody. I ain't risking my life. Why? I'm enjoying it. But for a person to do that, that's why I be telling people they come online. HP, what up, Seth? Hey, I gotta finish. Hey, that live was fire that you did earlier. I missed out, but I'm watching the replay. I shared it out to my community, I believe. Hey, y'all go check out my community wall, man. I dropped a couple of the channels. Y'all go check them out. HP is one of them. She had a fire live earlier. Please check that out. Sis be spitting sauce. Shout out to my shout out to the new two sisters too. Quick interlude. We got two more content creators in the nine. Shout out to Intrinsic Motivations. Y'all definitely need to get over there. I'm about to put that in the night, but y'all definitely get over there and check out the sis Intrinsic. I can't wait. It's so much like, man, when I tell you we putting in work, helping each other with content, building this brand, building this movement, building this idea. I'm excited, and I'm blessed to have these three sisters around me, pouring back into me. Like what I just said. If you're around people and you pouring into them and they ain't pouring back into you, eventually you gonna be empty. That's how you know if who's benefiting. You find complimentary pieces. It's like you know how they have like at weddings. We did this at my wedding, when you get all these wine glasses and you got that one on the top, and you fill that one up, and it overflows into all the wine glasses, the pyramid of wine glasses, and you just keep pouring, and that one in the top, and the one in the top fills all the other ones, right? But if you notice, the one at the top has to keep getting filled to fill the other ones. So if you're at the top and you ain't getting filled, or you going empty, you can't fill the other one. Those are all your blessings running down. So if you pouring out, you should be poured into too. Whatever you do, look, you responsible for you, right? You are. So if people ain't pouring into you, don't complain about it. That's just not what they do. Some people isn't capable. Some people ain't got it in them to pour into you. It's just some people, the only thing you gonna be able to do is help them. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing for you. And that's fine. But don't let them drain you. Just help them. You can pour a little bit into them. You know, when I talk like this, people be like, oh, you don't want to help people? No. Look, even the people who come in the chat, y'all pouring into me. Y'all pouring into me, just being in the chat. So, yeah, I'm going to keep rocking. As long as people in the chat, I'm going to rock. You pour into me, I'm going to pour into you. When people ain't in the chat, then I'm going to just make content. If people don't watch, then I go do something else. Now, I'm not getting nothing out of it. What I'm going to do it if I ain't getting nothing out of it for? A lot of us be having these good hearts, right? Like we are destined to be of servitude to humanity. A lot of us are. I attract people like that. So I know a lot of y'all like that. Like y'all got this inner burning desire to help. And a lot of times what happens is we help the wrong people. We help people who are, you want to call them succubus, vampires, incubus, whatever you want to call them, but they drain you. And there's no source pouring back into you. Nothing pouring back into you. So you become drained. But that's what they are. That's what they are designed to do. We have to be aware. They don't have to be afraid or fear, or you don't have to be none of that. You just got to be aware. Those people are parasites. And if they don't suck off you, they go suck off somebody else. So you have to be responsible. You have to be aware. Don't let them drain you. Don't let them latch on to you. Keep it moving. Ain't gotta be no fight, no scuffle. They parasites. Just step over them and keep it moving. Just step right over them and keep it moving. Cause they gonna be there regardless. They ain't going nowhere. They looking for a target to latch on to. You just don't be that target. They said, "What you talking about? You just have to donate that 50 Bitcoin." Hard to find good pours. Yeah, it is. You know what? But they there. You know, you just got to go through the rubble sometimes. You know, you just got to go. But when you find them, that's the thing. The stronger the beacon get, right? When you find the right people, then more people start coming. That's the thing. You know, it's just by getting with the right people, deal with the right people, find the complementary pieces, people who complement you, people who, if you not, like I said, if you're not getting nothing out of it, then what are you doing? If you ain't getting nothing out of an exchange with a person, what are you doing? Some type of something of value, something of substance, something. Gotta give me something. And if you can't, then that's okay. We ain't right for each other. You might be right for somebody else. I might be right for somebody else. And that's just how the world works. You ain't gotta be upset or mad at that. Everybody ain't for everybody. That's just how it works. You know, all puzzle pieces are puzzle pieces, but all of them don't go together. You can have 1,000 pieces in there, and guess what? At the max, you got what, 3 pieces that connect? But those 3 pieces connect to another 3 pieces that connect to, and that's how you get the full picture, by putting the pieces together right. But when you open that box, they all scattered. And what you gotta do, you gotta take your time. Same thing, same exact thing dealing with people. Take your time. Put the pieces right together. Make sure they fit. Don't force no piece in. Don't force no relationship with people. If it don't work, it don't work. That don't make you good, don't make them bad. It just don't work. It's just what it is. I like that, HP. Measure twice, cut once. To be engaged in energy that doesn't benefit your purpose. Hey, I'm telling you, Frankie, right there. Right there. Yeah, the links ain't gonna work until after, because they, for some reason, when you go on this vertical stream, um and then they fixed the little thing where you can go out, hit the notification, and come in. Man, y'all dropping sauce in the chat. I gotta highlight these. Yeah, if he on regular mode, it will. But if you're in the vertical live stream, they don't hyper. Isn't that the hyperlinks? But they won't let you click them. They need to fix that. But they do that because you in the shorts algorithm. But yeah, it's up to you. You know, um, develop yourself, develop the skills. Because if you don't, you gonna be opening portals to benefit other people, and then you look up years later, and wonder why. How did this happen? How did that happen? Because you wasn't aware. Because you didn't accept. Because you didn't take action. I gave you the AAA for a reason. I'm telling you, it's a golden tool. You can remember AAA. Anytime you feel something or think something, ask yourself, is it yours? Did somebody put this thought into me? Is it beneficial to me? Why? Why? Always ask why. And when you're dealing with people, if you can't ask a person why, don't deal with them. That's just some secret sauce right there. That's some lava sauce. If you can't ask a person why, if a person can't give you clarity, then it's no purpose. It's no purpose. You're not interacting. You're not communicating. When you interact with someone, it has to be communication. Without communication, there's no interaction. Someone is doing and someone is doing for at that point. So if there's no communication between people, 9 times out of 10 they're taking advantage of you. If there's not clarity in between, 9 times out of 10 you've been taken advantage of. Energy is supposed to flow. It ain't supposed to go and stop. Right? Energy don't work that way. It doesn't die, right? But it does get transferred. Energy don't die, but it gets transferred. So you can be pouring all your energy into someone, right? And if they ain't giving it back to you, it's just being transferred. You're gonna be drained. You're gonna be on zero. You're gonna be a shell of yourself. Ain't that what they say? When people go through all these bad relationships and then they finally come out, oh, they're a shell of themselves of what they was before they went in. Why is that? Because that bad relationship drained them, took everything out of them. The desire of life, the creativity, the inspiration, the motivation, literally shame-summed them and took the soul from the person. Now you just got a shell. That's what happens when people drain you. And it takes, I'm talking from experience. When that happens, it takes a whole hell of a lot to fill you back up when you just a shell. You have tons of insecurities, fears, and when you just a shell and you have no desire in you, and you're not inspired, you ain't motivated to do nothing, make your situation better. That affects people around you too, not just you. See, like I said, when you open portals, it's not just the side you on, it's the other side. And things come out of those. Your insecurities develop spirits, and those attached to other people. Think of it as energy. If you around people, you ever come around somebody who always sad and you feel drained, you start feeling sad. I have seen people walk into parties and just kill the whole mood because of their mood. That's how powerful it was. You got all these people in the room. Yeah, all these people in the room, happy, having fun. There's one person walk in and drain the whole room. So those portals have other things on the other side of them. Just because you ain't going through them, don't mean they ain't coming through the other end. That's when we talk about people open themselves up to these demonic ass spirits by doing fuck shit, by thinking fuck shit, by feeling it. Those lower emotions. When I showed you the emotional spectrum, well, I didn't show it on the live. Did I show it on the live? Commander's in the building. What up, sis? But when you dealing with those negative emotions, jealousy, envy, those are spirits that attach to you. And you have the potential to influence people around you. You can turn somebody good bad. This is how the environment affects people. You can be a good person and live in a bad environment, and you might have to do bad things to survive that environment, but you're a good person. But the cloak of darkness generally covers the light. Like scientifically, light reflects. So if you're in a pitch black room with a white light on, you ain't gonna see nothing. It'll be pure. This is why they say you can't see nothing in space. Space is pitch black. Nothing for light to reflect off of. You have to have a white wall or white floor or white ceiling for the light to reflect off of that and illuminate. So if you have nothing for light to reflect off of, there's no light. So this is why the negative always outshines the positive. We always focus more on the negative aspects than the positive. You have to reflect the light. So whatever you focus your mind on, your energy on, that's what's going to illuminate. Just make sure if the awareness, the reason why you focus that attention is your reason, not someone else's. Like Stat said earlier, the movies. I'm sorry, I don't know if Stat said it. But somebody said earlier, the movies and the music. They do. They influence those things. Open portals. You focus on that. Your attention is on that. Your feelings, emotion is on that. You manifesting those lyrics. I'm just speaking from personal experience. You know how much dumb stuff I did listening to music, like getting all hype, like, and really took things overboard. Probably could have sat down now that I'm older and mature. Could have sat down, had a civil conversation, and we could have fixed this problem. We could have, but I was hyped off that music. I was ready to ride. That music hyped you up, and you go do things. I watched The Color Purple. Man, I'm telling you, I hated Danny Glover for like 6 years. I hated Danny Glover for about 6 years because of that movie. Hey, did I put the yeah, I did. Words have power, words are in music better. Sing the right song. Right there. Words have power. Think about it. Words create expectation, right? That expectation creates thoughts and emotion. If I tell, this is why people say love is an action word, right? Because when you say it, it builds an expectation. You think this person will treat you right and do right by you. So you expect that. You look forward to that. You start imagining how that feels. You start imagining how that looks. But until they do it, it's just a word. You can call it what you want. Until the action is performed, it's just a word. But what does it do? It creates expectation, anticipation. You know how many chemicals release in your brain when you anticipate something? We will break that down. And you start releasing all these chemicals, your body start feeling good. Sometimes it may feel good, sometimes you may get scared. There's duality. Anticipation can feel good or make you anxious. You can get excited or you can get fearful. You can be happy or you can get sad off anticipation. But words have that power. Can manifest life. Yes, it can, bro. The music on a dog commercial. Man, music has so much commander, I'm telling you. Music has so much, and music has impacted the world. Music has changed. Um, you've seen the, like, when people don't want to admit. I mean, the whole, if you, not just music though, you have to understand. People have been conditioned. People have been indoctrinated. Since that's how you control the masses. So they can put stuff in a movie and you run with it. People start believing it. They can put stuff in the book. Anytime words are involved, that's potential to influence. If it's written or spoken, anytime exchange of word, that's energy. That has energy. Is going to do something. It's either positive or negative. That's just what it is. Words are frequency. Frequency is energy. No matter if it's written or spoken, it still has the potential to influence. And that's what it is. That's like, even on this app, right? Even on this app, I have the potential to influence people. Whoever hit live and somebody listens to them, if it's one person, you have the potential to influence by speaking. If someone is listening to you, that's attention. Anytime attention is involved, the currency of that is time, and the aspect or the action of that is influence. Anytime attention is involved, the currency you go pay is time. And the reward or the punishment is going to be influence, depending on what is being delivered. Either it's going to be good for you or bad for you. That's what energy does. Yeah. Color, map, everything is frequency. Everything is energy. Everything. Smell influence you too. Yeah. Pheromones, aromas. They have the potential. They can relax you or they can incite you. Think about if you smell smoke, you will be on alert, looking where is that coming from? That's influence. That smell creating an action. You smell roses, that might be one of your favorite smells. You may hate the smell of roses, and when you smell them, you're like, oh, it smells like that's influence. Anything that the 5, 6, 7, I will tell you 9, I will tell you 13 senses are involved in has the potential to influence. That's the senses. That's what they do. They alert us. They tell us to react or respond. Well, they tell us to. They're making us aware of something. If you see something that influences you, if you hear something that influences you, everything. Like I said, has energy itself has energy itself is creation. Right? Energy is in everything. Everything has energy in it. That's the law of divine oneness. Everything is connected and it's through energy. So, frequency, the light spectrum, action, all that stuff is energy, inertia. Think about it. An action takes energy to do. The inertia is energy itself. The movement, the emotion, energy in motion. That's what your feelings are. You're feeling something. What it was feeling. So everything has to do with energy. You measure it different ways, however way you want to measure it. You can call it frequency, vibration, whatever you want to call it. It's energy and it's movement. It's progression. Time. Time is energy. The way we calculate time. Nate the Great is in the building. Welcome to the Matrix. What up, brother? So these portals, right? That's the thing. Now we know how they open, right? They open through energy, Our thoughts, our emotions, our actions create these portals. We understand not only is it one sided, but it's two sided, something on the other end. So you have to be aware. You have to be responsible for the portals that you decide to open. You have to be responsible. Because if you don't, you have some demons walking through them. You have some demons. You may open the portal and you may not go through it, but something may come out of it. So these experiences, you have to be aware of what you allow to influence you. So if something ain't pouring into you, let it go. Let it go. If an environment you're going in ain't benefiting you, let it go. If a person ain't benefiting you, let it go. If it's material things ain't benefiting you, let it go. It's not pouring into you. You ain't getting nothing out of it. It's just taking and taking and taking. Let it go. But even your action, your thoughts, these are all the things that create them. So if you're doing something out of ill intent, just understand that's a portal open. Something might come back through that. You ever see somebody go around bullying somebody and then one day they get bullied? Even on this app, some people go around trying to expose people, but then you realize when they get exposed, like, damn, you worse than the people you was exposing. You opened yourself up to that experience. By fucking with other people, somebody decided to fuck with you. That's what happened. You're opening yourself up. You hear people try to critique people, but then they don't like being critiqued. You hear people say stuff to people, say stuff about them, and then get upset when somebody says something about them. You're creating that portal. You have people going around here judging people, but then get mad when somebody judges them, calling people out. But then when somebody calls them out, then it's a problem. Like how? You opened that portal. You opened yourself up to that experience. So when you do something, just know what come with it. Just come with it. Know what come with it. Like we over here, we building, we doing, our positivity thing, right? I ain't going around here critiquing people. I can probably break them down better than anybody y'all know. But I'm not opening myself up to that experience. That's not what I desire. I'm not here to break nobody down, make nobody feel bad about whatever they're going through or however their lifestyle is. I'm not. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to build people up. But I talk about behaviors. I talk about personalities. That's because that's what we experience. That's what we are. That's an aspect of ourselves. So why not help us understand? That's my way of thinking. So sometimes I may talk. I had people close to me like, hey man, you want to talk? Like, no, I'm not talking about, oh, okay, cool. Then I had some people just think I was, and I'm like, I'm really not. I'm just talking about, if you listen to me, I'm telling you from experience. Most of the stuff I say, either I did or somebody I know did. But it's personality. So it has the potential to affect everyone because everyone has personality. Everyone has behavior. So it has that potential. I understand that. I was talking on here one day explaining something like, hold on, man, damn, I still do that. Like I didn't look at it that way. Until I started saying it out loud, like, hold on, man. And it's something I corrected. It's something I corrected, but I'm like, dang. Like I really thought in my life that I wasn't jealous. Like I've never been jealous. And then I was talking about it and it just clicked. Like all these concepts, jealousy has a spectrum to it. Everything has a spectrum to it. It's levels to everything. Anything in life is levels to it, even jealousy. So I may not have displayed it on a high level that was noticeable to everyone, but I felt that shit. And it affected my actions and my movements, the way I did things. I may not have expressed it, but I definitely felt it. And I didn't even realize it. I didn't consider that being jealous, but it was by definition. So you just accept it. Okay. I understand jealousy. It has spectrums. And it don't matter if you're on the high or low, it's still jealousy. So it is what it is. You learn from it, you grow from it, you keep it moving. You don't make those mistakes again. Jealousy don't benefit me. Me being jealous of anything or anybody won't benefit me. So, nah, I don't want it. Well, it's something that's natural. No, it's not. It's all by choice. All by choice. You be aware, you correct it, and you keep it moving. Oh, no one's not perfect. Duh. Nothing is perfect until it's finished. We ain't finished until we done. So no human can be perfect. That don't mean you gotta not try and try not to be. That don't mean you have to not do things the right way. Just because you may never reach perfection while you breathe. I'm just focused on being the best version of myself. And that comes with trials and tribulations. That comes with mistakes and pitfalls. But I'm cool. I got a rope. I got a boomerang. I'm good to go. If I fall, I pick myself up. I got a walking stick. You gotta give it one day, bro. Give it a couple. Let me ask you this. Hey, Penn, let me ask you this. What's the importance of a mod stick? You just want to be blue? How do I know you might not come back ever again? You know, I've given people mod sticks and they never came back. And then I gave people mod sticks and then they did messed up things. I mean, explain to me why. Yeah, it's going to take longer. It's going to take longer than one day, brother. Like I said, I got to know, man. I got to know. You know, that's fair. You know, let's get to know one another. You might not even want to be a mod over here. I might say something tomorrow that might piss you off. You should get to know me. You come daily. Yeah, let me check you out, man. Let me check you out. Let my people check you out. We got a business over here, a brand that we trying to build. Yeah, we got a 9% brand, brother. We motivate, educate, and inspire people, and we have fun doing it. You know, that's the way of the 9. See, that's what I said. My people go vet you, man. Because look, we had trolls come through here, right? We had a lot of trolls come through here, and they don't like what we doing, you know, because we building something great, that's inspiring, motivating, and educating people, and we have a shit ton of fun over here. You know, it don't be boring like this all the time. The girls ain't come up. It don't be boring like this all the time. But you know, we building something great. We just want to make sure we got the right people coming in. You know, we be great on purpose over here. Oh, he said hello when he came in. When he been in here for a while, Pop. He been in here almost at the start of the show. Yeah, he been in here for a while. Hey, I'm telling you, we dragons, man. We ain't no wolves. We ain't no lions. We dragons over here. We protect one another. So they go check you out, man. They go check you out. You just go. We appreciate you. We hope you come back. That's the thing. Keep coming back. You don't got to stay the whole show. Come back 20, 30 minutes. You know, mingle with the chat. Get comfortable. You know, you can't just go giving mod sticks because mods can do some things to your channel. You know, they can make you or break you. So the people with blue, you see, they my people, man. They've been here with me for a while. You know, my chat ain't big, but some of these people was the only people in the chat. You know, so they've been here with me for a while. So they know we're doing something good. And you know, you want to be part of the collective. Keep coming through. Let us get to know you. You get to know us. That's how you get a mod stick. And then when we do have them thousands of people in the chat, You already put your work in. You'll have a mod stick. Even though do you got another channel? Or you new to YouTube? Yeah, they just looking out for your boy. See, Pen, I'm gonna tell you something because you new here, right? I am legally blind, right? I can barely see. I can see. I'm not all the way blind, but I can barely see. So these like my eyes. Commander is the minister of defense, the general of the chat. She run the show. You know, Commander run the show. So you might want to be nice to her and everybody in blue, but definitely Commander. And then we got four more people in the 9. You know, you got Anti, you got Tay. You got to be nice to these women because they run the show. You know, this the honeypot. Somebody said, "Hey, Commander." Oh man, Commander! Somebody was trying to rag on the honeypot. I'm like, look, you know why it's the honeypot? Because there's a ton of great queen bees to come over here and support, and that's how my chat is. It's ran by the honeypot. You know, it's ran by the ladies. You know, they know how to hold it down. They know how to take care of your boy. You know, they always supporting. Shout out to all the beautiful women that come through here and support. I really appreciate you if you support me with a like, with the watch, with the replay. I appreciate you because, you know, my analytics show, you know, the majority of my supporters are women. You know, so I appreciate the ladies because they appreciate me. So, yeah, this is the honeypot. And people think something wrong with that. Like, okay, that's in your head. But it is what it is. I'm wondering, like, how old are you? I'm wondering how old Pen is now. Yeah, there's a lot of great Papa Will. Papa Will got a great channel. Nate the Great got a great channel. All the content creators in here got a great channel. Frankie always dropping something. Fire, top 5 alive. I debate anybody. Dee, my sister Dee. But yeah, Photos Portal. No, ain't no mind gonna put you in timeout. As long as you don't say nothing crazy. As long as you don't say nothing crazy. Yeah, as long as you don't say nothing crazy. Tell you where you at. I thought you would have been up here by now. Did I put the link in the chat? Did I put the link in there, Tay? You already been. Yeah, I think Penn is kind of young though. I put money on that. I don't know. Never mind. I gotta spend a lot of money next week. I ain't putting no money on that. But yeah, that's the but that's what it is, you know. We in peanut butter petty time right now, so y'all know what time it is. This time I start dozing off talking. Hearing myself talk D-Shut with these headphones on is only intensifying the sleepiness in me. So yeah, I'm doing it to myself. I kind of figured. I knew you was young. Well, no, the content I make, I just know to be respectful now, because you get this information when you're young, then you good to go. You know. So maybe a seed to be planted, but no, I knew you was young. So we know Penn is young now. So when we see Penn, we'll try to be. I ain't gonna use the term. When we see Penn, we just understand that, you know, we have youth in the room. And yeah. Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, so yeah, Penn, you can't go to Papa Will's show. Penn can't go to Papa Will, wherever he is at. We're gonna attach Penn to Riaz. Riaz show on the ropes. But no, yeah, shout out to the youngins, man. We want to reach everybody. We got positive message. So yeah, these portals, whatever you pay attention to, that's what that energy is going to open. And remember, it's two sides. It's your side and the other side. And you have to be aware of what's on the other side, because just because you don't go through it, don't mean something else ain't gonna come out of it. So if you're not interested in experiencing anything, if you like this, I hear people on here complain about, oh, they talked about one of my deceased relatives. Well, you talked about this person's mom, dad. You talked about this person's loved one. No matter if they here or deceased, you open yourself to it. When you attack someone, you can't tell them how to attack you back. Like me personally, I wouldn't do certain things. But when I see things done, the first thing I ask is, what happened before? What caused it? So if you talk about somebody's child and they talk about your deceased loved one, you can't tell that person how to fight back. You opened yourself to that experience. That's a portal. When you attack someone, expect to get hit back. Anytime I ever slap someone, even though a lot of times they never did nothing, but I expected to be in a fight. Once I did it, I knew we was about to throw down. Once I put my hands on someone, I knew that it was about to go down. Sometimes people just didn't fight back, but I wasn't shocked if they took a swing back. I wasn't shocked if they went and tried to grab something. Because once somebody trying to fight me, I remember, man, look, I'm gonna tell y'all a little story. It was this dude, right? He was better than me in basketball, right? So we hooping. He took my money. He didn't want to play again. So I'm like, cool. But then he just started talking all this mess, right? Like, you ain't this, you. And I'm like, okay, bro, you beat me. You better than me. Chill. But it's like now you like disrespecting me. So I'm like, bro, you say one more thing, I'm gonna slap it. And he said one more thing, and wow, I slapped him. His girl was there. He tried to run to his car. He was like, I'll be right back. I'm about to go grab. As he was walking, I grabbed him by his pants belt and snatched him back and beat the living crap out of him. Like I'm about to let you walk to your car. But I expected some type of conflict to happen once I did that. He should have expected some type of conflict to happen too for talking to me crazy. I ain't have it all when I was younger. I ain't have no nuts tightened in my head. I was a firecracker. I was one of the ones that didn't make loud noises and just blew up. But when he said that, man, I grabbed that dude by his pants and snatched him back. He hit the ground. I just started welling on him. But he tried to, when he said, I'm going to my car, his girl literally, that's why I had to reach for him. Because she literally got in between me and him. And I'm like, bro, you gonna use your girl for deflection? So what if I would have grabbed her? What were you about to do? What if I would have used her as a shield? You will put yourself in situation acting impulsively. You put yourself in bad situation off of impulsive. You open portals, and like I said, you may not go through it, but a demon might come through it. But you opened it. He opened himself to that experience. He beat me. I even said, man, you got me. When he didn't want to play, I asked him like 2 times, like, run it back. When he said no, I'm like, okay. And then he just started going on to stop. And he kept doing it. So things happen. But that was the experience. But I could have opened myself up, just because people, I'm mature now, right? Just because people say or do stuff don't mean it only has life or power if you give it to it. Oh, no. You turned 9 March 3rd. No, we want to get you some sleep, man. Get you some sleep. some Cape Cod chips. Them chips be slapping. You get some dip. Get some dip with some spinach dip or some artichoke dip. Man, my aunt used to have them Cape Cod chips with that artichoke dip. You be smashing them things. Be mad when the dip gone. But yeah, so definitely be aware, and be ready to accept, because some portals, like I said, when you open them, you got to accept what's on the other side too. Even if you don't go through it, you got to accept the fact that something might come through it. You have so many examples on this app, off this app. Even think about like people putting themselves in the wrong environment. You ain't built to be in the hood. You ain't built to be around certain type of people. And what happens? You open yourself up to the experience and you get swallowed alive. Like you're going to swim with some whales and you don't expect to get swallowed, or that might be a high probability. People going to swim playing with sharks. That shark might bite you. People putting their head in alligator mouths. That mud might clamp down. Just because you did it 100 times, don't think that 101 time that alligator might clamp down. You open yourself up to that experience. You never put your head in the alligator mouth, it would have never closed on your neck. That's just how it works. If it happened, it ain't no tragedy. That's what you opened yourself up to. If you know you ain't built to last in the hood, don't put yourself in the hood. You ain't built to be around these type of people, don't because you're opening yourself up. You're opening portals. You're going through them. And if you don't go through them, there's something coming out on the other side. Something coming out. So you have to be careful what you open yourself up to. Every action has a reaction. Yeah, don't expose. Hey, Commander. Man, if I told you some of the dumb things I did and got away with when I was younger, I remember my neighbor pissed me off. I forgot what she did. I think she threw, I can't remember what my neighbor did, but I know she had got some fresh new lawn. You know how you used to get it in the rolls and they come roll it out and it take a couple days for it to settle. Man, I had an old school Delta 88, the Broham, the big long body. Man, I was doing donuts on her yard. She was mad as hell. I'm like, she could have called the police. She just took it. Well, we paid for it. I ended up paying for it. But yeah, she ain't called the police or nothing. She could have. I remember riding down the wrong side of the freeway. Like, man, there's so much stupid stuff that could have happened. But if anything would have happened, I opened myself up to that. The things I went through in life, I opened myself up to those experiences. Those are the portals I opened. I learned lessons, some hard ones, some tough ones. But I learned I don't open those portals no more. I don't open myself up to certain experiences anymore. I identify things and I steer clear. Trying to change something that I have no power over is a waste of my time. Or trying to gain power over something I probably don't need power over. Like people. I ain't trying to gain no power over people. People be trying to control other people and don't even have control of themselves. Trying to control other people. It's hard enough to gain control over self, let alone someone else. Unless they weak-minded, then it's easy. That's how people take advantage of. Why do you think like adults try to take advantage of young people? That's because they ain't mature enough yet. They don't understand things, so it's easier to manipulate them. You see it, but you see more adults trying to manipulate young kids than adults trying to manipulate adults. You see these young these old dudes running game on these young women because they know ain't no older woman go deal with that shit. Ain't no older woman go deal with them and they BS. So they got to get with the young women who naive, who fresh. Same thing. Women do the same thing too. Get with these young men and manipulate the crap out of them. Because they know it ain't gonna work with no older man. Ain't no older man about to deal with that. Ain't no older dude gonna deal with that. That scare me, not the things I got caught for. Hey, shut. I rock with that. I appreciate that. You'll be here forever. Found some spirits to me and put me back in the real. And see, that's the thing too. I couldn't have said it no better, Shep. Because I didn't really get caught for nothing. And the things I got caught for, I didn't get punished for. So that's the things that so it's almost like everything. I ain't gonna say scare, but you with your chat, you be going live, Pen? Or where you must have come up in his SEO. Because I'm on that vertical stream I was telling you about, Pop. I'm on that now I'm on that vertical live stream. When you put your stream on portrait, it puts you in two different algorithms. It puts you in a shorts algorithm and it puts you in a vertical live stream. So what he was doing was scrolling through the vertical live stream and he seen the show. So it just gives you more opportunity to be found by people by putting yourself in portrait mode. That's what I was trying to tell you. And you can still do I'm still on StreamYard, right? I can still do all my stuff. I can still play my music. I can still, yeah. Shout out to the 9, man. I ain't played a promo in a minute.
This video is brought to you by the 9% and is powered by Petty Vision Productions. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts feeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll...
Yeah, that's what you meant. Cool. L's into lessons and protect your peace. Know thyself. Everyone teaches. Everything teaches. And that's the thing. A lot of times, that's how I healed from things, Frankie, was learning a lesson within it. And then I understood why I went through it. And that helped me heal from going through it, if that makes sense. Once I took something back, And that was the lesson. That's what I took back out of the experience was the lesson. And then I learned from it. And I was able to move forward because I didn't want to feel that pain no more. So now I understand how I got to where the pain was induced. So I was able to avoid those situations, avoid those people, avoid those environments, just avoid avoid it in totality. I was able to avoid it. So now I no longer experience that. Now I'm no longer influenced by the situation or the people. I don't feel bad. Sometimes we go through stuff not to only learn, but to teach. We wasn't taught a lot of things. That's why we go through things, right? So sometimes we go through them so we can learn, so we can teach, so the other people behind us don't have to go through it. They gonna have their own problems. Let's just make sure they ain't going through the same ones we had to go through. That's how I look at it. Like my kids gonna have their own circumstances and situations to deal with in life. Let's just make sure they don't have to go through what I did. Let's lessen the blow. Because that's what life go throw you blows. Good things will happen and bad things will happen. But it's what you take out of each situation. Some people experience good things and never really appreciate it. And then when they get older, they start reminiscing on how good life used to be. But they didn't appreciate it, to understand it, to learn from it. They was just enjoying it, took it for granted. You got to learn from the good just like you learn from the bad. That way you can replicate it. You can make that good thing continuously happen if you learn. Did I ever watch the new Trolls movie? Is that part 2? I think I watched Trolls 2. I am not giving you the cash app. You are a 9-year-old kid. You are not sending me no type of no. Just enjoy the content. Yeah, I'm not nah. I don't want nobody mom or daddy telling saying I've been extorting they child. Nope. I'm not giving up no cash app. Oh, let me take that out tonight. Never mind. I know. I know. No, we don't do that. No, we don't do that. That's a big no. Do not take your mom's credit card and send nothing. Nope. We don't accept. You got to be 18. You got to be 21 and up. I don't even want money from an 18-year-old. Put that in your college fund. Donate that. Whatever you want to send me, donate that to your college fund. Ain't nah. Put that in your college fund. Back in effect. I already know. I knew from day one, from the beginning. But I'm about to get my butt off here. We've been rocking for almost 2 hours. I appreciate everybody who came through. Appreciate everybody watching on the replay. Make sure y'all hit that like button for your boy. It's free to you, but it means the world to me. And if you're new here, subscribe, because when we go live, we get live. So make sure that notification bell on. There's some other links dropped in the chat. Make sure if you're watching this on replay, check out Antisocial TV. Tell Granny, say what up, though, when you go over there. Check out Pay Eats. Check out our master number. I got to put the other ones in the thing. I got to put the other ones in the Nightbot. But check out Intrinsic and Santina Love. Santina's the mukbanger. She's the newest member of the 9. Shout out to Santina. Yeah, she do mukbang. So definitely go show us some love when you get over there. Drop some 9s in the chat for her. She'll know you came from. And I want to say this too. We have a collective here, right? And just because people don't say they 9, they still support the 9, and The Nine is a movement. It's not a group. It's not a gang or anything. It's a movement. It's an idea. It's a philosophy. We just got people preaching it and teaching it. But the Nine is not exclusive for us. It's an idea. It's for everyone. 9% of people on this planet seek solutions, and that's what we do. We are just the people who are spearheading the movement. We are the people actively calling or answering the call. That's what we are. Everybody ain't built for that. Some people just want to support. And that's okay. That's okay. But I don't want nobody to feel like they left out, because you're not. You here. We doing this thing. It levels to everything, right? And I don't believe in asking no one anything that they ain't willing to do, that they uncomfortable with. I ain't asking nobody to do that. So this is not something. This is something you are. This is something you believe in. This ain't something you do. This is something that you expound. If you can contribute to what we're doing, if we can contribute to what you're doing, that's what this is. This is a tribe. We come together collectively and we help one another. We build with one another. And we do it the right way. We ain't trauma bonding over here. We ain't having no meeting where we meeting up to go bang on nobody. No, we ain't doing none of that. We building. $2025. 1K. I hit 33K in 1 year, so if I did it, you can do it. Just got to get creative. That's it. But y'all know what I always say. Care about how you feel. These are the conversations to build nation. And if I said anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody to tell somebody, help me spread the word. But until tomorrow, we out.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, you check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, that's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Bloody hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, heard it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep on this evening. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem.